Namaskar, good morning. Suraj Singh, Bharat, India. And this day, 13th December 2020, 13/2020, Bharat, India, facing very strong, highest degree level food giver or farmers or Kisan movement. Really, I never thought that our farmers would get so united in the way that they constitute very strong force, very strong, a force that can shake nation. ऐसी एक शक्ति बन जाएंगे हमारे फार्मर्स, हमारे किसान, हमारे, इसको आप अन्नदाता कहते हैं, मैं फूड गिवर कहता हूँ, क्योंकि भोजन हम अगर खाते हैं तो उन्हीं का दिया खाते हैं. ठीक है, पैसा देते हैं, सब है, लेकिन पैसे से ऑटोमेटिक फूड तो नहीं आएगा. खाना तो उन्हीं से लेना पड़ेगा, चाहे उनसे लें सीधा या किसी दूसरे आदमी से लें, फूड तो उन्हीं का बनाया जाएगा. फार्मर्स आर एक्चुअली आवर रियल ओरिजिनल इंडस्ट्री विच अलाउ अस सर्वाइव. अगर हम जी रहे हैं, हम खा पी रहे हैं, हर व्यक्ति इस देश का खा रहा है और बाहर के लोग भी खा रहे होंगे. वी आर प्राउड ऑफ आवर फार्मर्स, रियली प्राउड, बिकॉज it's our farmers who are giving us what nobody else could give us. I remember a time in Indira Gandhi days, our past PM Indira Gandhi days, there was some agreement of PL 380, PL 380, and Nixon, that time president, challenged Indira Gandhi, I am not giving you this PL 380 scheme food, grains, wheat grains, which were just, red type. Indira was very strong on that in reaction and said, okay, keep with you. It was time of 75, I think, 1975, maybe you people were not born at that time. In 1975, 96, it's 45 years back I'm talking about. 45 साल पहले की बात मैं कर रहा हूँ. इंदिरा गांधी को कहा गया, हम आपको PL 380 की स्कीम का गेहूँ नहीं देंगे, जो लाल गेहूँ था, व्हीट जिसको कहते हैं. ठीक है, इंदिरा गांधी ने रखिए अपने गेहूँ अपने पास. We don't need your food and get lost from here. We don't need it. We cancel this agreement. Indira Gandhi appealed to whole nation, stop taking wheat grains as much as possible and depend on potatoes. आलू आप यूज कीजिए, आलू हमारे पास बहुत है, गेहूं आप कम से कम यूज कीजिए. और शायद उस समय इमरजेंसी भी लगी थी, जहां तक मेरे को ध्यान है. आपको पता होगा, जो मेरी एज के होंगे, बच्चों को नहीं पता, यंग को नहीं पता, और शायद आधे राजनीति वालों को भी नहीं पता होगा. तो उस टाइम शादियों में भी आलू यूज होता था और पार्टियों में भी आलू यूज होता था. गेहूं बहुत कम, एक लिमिट थी, भाई इससे ज्यादा आप यूज नहीं करेंगे. खैर, मैं रेफरेंस दे रहा हूं. उसके बाद जो हुआ आपके सामने, एक कंट्री विच नेवर हैड एनफ फूड ग्रेन्स टू ईट, टू फीड इटसेल्फ, started exporting them, starting hoarding them, storing them. And who is credited for that? Farmers are credited. किसानों को इसका क्रेडिट जाता है. किसान कहिए, फार्मर्स कहिए, प्रोफेशनल इन एग्रीकल्चर कहिए, कुछ भी उनको आप कहिए, दिस क्रेडिट गोज टू देम. रियली स्पीकिंग, we could not understand that time, but now it's telling that you have plenty of crops every year, not only food grains but also wheat as well as rice and vegetables. What you call it, green revolution, Harit Kranti. Really, it has happened. Those who say what happened in last 70 years, grain revolution happened in last 70 years. Who is given credit for that? It is people of this country, only farmers community of this country, which amount to about 70%. 70% population. 70% means, now if you say it is 130 crore people, it's about 90 crore, it is, you can say 80 to 90 crore people constitute our farmers, and out of them, they are workers as well as farmers. Workers in a sense, they go to industries as well as to construction sector, and they goes to our borders to secure ourselves. They also join police force. वो पुलिस में भी उनके लोग काम करते हैं और बॉर्डर पे भी काम करते हैं, हमारे को बचाते हैं. तो उनका एक रोल नहीं है. They have got so many multiple roles. You can say not one role. They give us food, so they are food givers, and they secure our borders, and they secure our public law and order, and also they work in industries as technicians, as well as they work in construction field. Not only in this country, they have worked in many countries in Gulf, GCC countries or Middle East countries like you can say UAE, Saudi, Oman, or Bahrain, or you can say Qatar, or you can say Middle East, Iraq and Libya, and like that in many countries they have worked, which is really appreciable. That there was a time that we didn't have job, but they were given jobs in those areas, and you can say a lot of contribution go to these farmers' families. Now at that time they were too young, two kids. Now they have grown up, and I'm surprised to see these children of farmers are very well educated. People have some conception that they should be like old style. These educated youth do not understand. Time has changed. If they think themselves they are educated, non-farmers communities, you forget that this community of farmers are also educated. And there are so many people, they are not even by their dress. You cannot say that they are engineers and doctors, but when you talk to them, you will find that they are engineers and doctors and professors and PhDs. So you cannot simply generalize farmers means a person having some kurta or dhoti, that's farmer. If you think like that, then you are not an intelligent person. You don't have that level of mental development. You are just a blind mind person. If you think that dress tells something, and a person, if he claims that dress can identify someone, then person is fool, I can say. I can simply say that person has no general knowledge, no standard knowledge. Really it is surprising. So I think we have to take care of farmers, because farmers is very very strong community. They work hard day and night round a year, means they cannot sleep. Sometimes early morning they go, sometimes during the late night they go to work in fields, and they work in very very cold freezing temperature. They work in very hot 50 degrees temperature, 45 degrees temperature, and they give crop to our people for us. So if they give us and we get within limits price crop, and if we don't get that, then we have to import it from some other countries on their own will price. So we may not be able to afford that. अगर हम उनसे price लो पर ये नहीं मिलेगा तो हम क्या खाएंगे? क्वेश्चन होता है, क्या खाएंगे? ये आपके घर में सोफा है, नहीं है, चलेगा. टेलीविज़न है, नहीं है, चलेगा. कार है, नहीं है, चलेगी. लेकिन अगर आपके घर में खाना नहीं है, गेहूँ नहीं है, राइस नहीं है, सब्जी नहीं है, तो आप क्या करेंगे? ये प्रश्न क्या गलत है? You have to think. It's food. If they don't give, what shall happen to all we non-farming people in this country who bark much and do nothing? We are those barkers who do nothing and just criticize others. हम लोग खुद कुछ करते नहीं, और जो लोग मेहनत करते हैं उन पे टॉन्ट कसते हैं. कितनी गलत बात है. कोई बोलता है जीन पहनी है, ये फार्मर नहीं है. इसने सूट पहना है, ये फार्मर नहीं है. इसके पास BMW है, ये फार्मर नहीं है. इसके पास ये फैसिलिटी है, पिज़्ज़ा खाता है, ये फार्मर नहीं है. पता नहीं कौन सा कचरा भरा पड़ा है दिमाग में कुछ लोगों के. कचरा, सेप्टिक, गार्बेज भरा पड़ा है दिमाग में. वो एक पॉइंट से आगे सोच नहीं सकते. बड़े दुख की बात है. वी कैन नॉट थिंक बियॉन्ड दैट. अनफॉर्चुनेटली वी कैन नॉट थिंक बियॉन्ड दैट पॉइंट which is silver line. We have to think ahead of that. Our mindset is controlled by some vested interested political leaders who want to survive in their positions at top, and they have spoiled our youth of this country. by misleading them, by keeping them on various social media websites just to write something which is not worth to be written. So these people are wasting their career under guidance of stupid politicians. So I would suggest all youth, be intelligent, don't do and don't follow what some people say. Follow what your mind says, and it's very, very important. If you think what they say that's right, and you have no capacity to think, then don't be misled. Future is not with these leaders. Future is with Bharat, India. These farmers are our only partners, reliable partners who allow us to have a good life. If these farmers don't give us food at, at a reasonable price, then we cannot survive. Because not only food, it's a question of workers' wage also. It's a question of other commodities also. You get very cheap food from them and then you earn money by hoarding it. That is not permissible. I am of opinion that farmers are like industrialists. They have every right to fix their prices of their products. What proceeds they get, it's their decision. It's not decision of government, and it's not decision of industrialists. It's not decision of businessmen. If I produce something, I have right to sell it at whatever price I think is suitable for this, so that I get my basic investment back with some 20, 25, 30, 40% double profit, whatever I think is right for me, so that it should neither hit consumer nor it should hit producer. It should be well justified, hyphenated. That's why I'm saying. So no government has any authority to dictate farmers, because government doesn't do farming. No middle class people who are not farmers have any right to speak something. We have a constitution of this country, Constitution of India, Bharat ka Samvidhan, and that is what we have to follow. When it is clearly given in our constitution of Bharat, India, that agriculture comes within ambit of state list, what government thinks they are above constitution? What was necessity that something that is related to state, government has to interfere? Government got no right at all, according to Constitution of India. Entries in state list, that is Schedule 7, List 2, which is called state list, that they can interfere. The government has right only for central list or union list and concurrent list. Neither in union list nor in concurrent list agriculture is defined or food is defined, or Now this government didn't know that, or they knew it, I don't know. But it seems that government has not used its mind, and it has been swayed by some rich people of this country. It has been swayed by that. Even Prime Minister, I think doesn't know, and even Minister doesn't know, and of course President doesn't know what actually this law is, these 3 laws or 4 laws are. Unfortunately, essential commodities status has gone for onion, for pulses, for cereals. What is this? You don't want them essential commodity. Onion is not essential commodity now. Unfortunate it is. Which is a food of a very poor person. It's not essential commodity. Pulse is not essential commodity. What is this? Are we living in fool's paradise? Means we can do whatever we wish to do. If Prime Minister thinks he can do. No. It's people that are Prime Minister. Prime Minister has been appointed by people. And it's not Prime Minister who is actual Prime Minister. Everybody is Prime Minister. Every citizen is Prime Minister. We have to be very clear about that. So my dear friends, my purpose of this talk is just to elaborate little on points, because people are just swayed. They are enthusiasts. They are in emotions. I have seen many videos, you can say more than 50 videos regarding this movement, and it comes out very truthful. My background, my thinking was also different about farmers. But when I see the youth farmers, young farmers, and their equipment and their energetic value, the energetic potential, It's really, they are very good foremen, they are very good technicians, and they can solve their problems themselves. They are well organized people, self-solvers means if they can solve their problems themselves. These politicians create havoc. For example, Haryana government created havoc. Chief Minister, oh, excavated roads means they are asked, excavate roads, nonsense means your own property you're damaging, you destroyed your property, and these people filled them backfilled them and crossed over there. So what is this nonsense? A chief minister level person, he orders that you break these roads. These roads have been built based on crores of rupees, crores and crores of rupees. You go to demolish them, right? It's not acceptable. You to use police against your own farmers, it's not acceptable. And some people call them, they're anti-nationals, they're not farmers. They are not farmers, they are anti-nationals. Farmers are in farm. Now what proof we have? Now how do you justify that? On what basis did you say that? Because Prime Minister said that, or because Minister said that, or because some stupid said that? You accept that? Did you verify? Did you go to see them? How much do you know about farmers? You think farmer means a farmer who was 50 years back or 40 years back. You want to see identification of same farmers. Why don't you compare to American farmers? Why don't you compare to British farmers? Do you see them with dhoti and kurta? Don't they wear jeans? Don't they wear suits? Don't they use ties? They do everything. Go and see life first. I have seen on London airport, our people use suits and ties and broom. So you identify people with dress, with uniform. What do you mean by that? If suppose somebody doesn't wear uniform or any cloth, what you would say that? What that is identity is? What is identity of Nagas? My explanation is, don't become stupid. Okay, you follow whoever leader, I don't mind that. Leader, follower is not a requirement of this country. If there is no leader, this country shall run. If there is no political party, this country shall run. No problem. कोई कोई लीडर है नहीं है, कोई राजनीतिक दल है नहीं है, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला उससे. देश का किसान पैदा करेगा, सिस्टम काम करता है. अगर खाना नहीं मिलेगा तो कुछ नहीं होगा. फौजी भी काम नहीं कर पाएगा, मजदूर और हमारा जो कार्य करता है काम नहीं कर पाएगा. कंस्ट्रक्शन सेक्टर में, इंडस्ट्रीज में उद्योग बंद हो जाएगा, फैक्ट्री बंद हो जाएगा और हम भी भूखे मर जाएंगे. कहां से लाएंगे आप खाने को? बाहर से लाएंगे? कहां देगा आपको? ज्यादा ऊट पटांग बात करने से कुछ फायदा नहीं है. सच्चाई को समझना होता है. जो कुछ को प्राइम मिनिस्टर कहे वो सब सही है ऐसा भी नहीं होता है, और जो फार्मर्स सही है वही सही है ऐसा सही होता है. आपको गहराई में जाकर सोचना चाहिए. एक्ट को पढ़िए, संविधान को पढ़िए और फिर सोचिए. किसी को कह देना आप पाकिस्तानी हैं, आप खालिस्तानी हैं, आप आतंकवादी हैं, इससे ज़्यादा बदतमीजी हो नहीं सकती. अगर वो खालिस्तानी हैं, वो आतंकवादी हैं, तो आपने सड़क पे उनसे बुला के अपनी बात क्यों कर रहे हैं मंत्रियों से? क्या मंत्री उनसे बात करेंगे? उनको जेल में डाल के मार दे रहा था. ये बकवास है. हमारे देश के लोगों को इस तरह से बोलना, और वो भी किसानों को बोलना, बहुत गलत बात है. किसान सबसे बड़ा प्रोफेशनल होता है. उसके खाना दिए बिना कोई भी कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा. इस बात को नहीं भूलना चाहिए. और क्या हो गया? एक्ट बंद कर देने क्या फर्क पड़ने वाला है? क्यों बनाया आपने? किसने आपसे कहा था? और एक बात और है, चलो एक्ट तो अब बने, 3-4 महीने पहले बने. उससे पहले इतने सारे ग्रेन साइलोस क्यों बन गए? आप समझते हैं ग्रेन साइलोस क्या होते हैं? स्टोर करने की जगह लोग वेयर हाउसेस कह रहे हैं. चलो हम वेयर हाउसेस बोल देते हैं, हम ग्रेन साइलोस बोलना चाहिए, क्योंकि साइलोस होता है जिसमें हम मटेरियल का भंडारा करते हैं. वो चाहे स्टील का बना हो या कंक्रीट का बना हो, उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. इतनी सारी साइलोस कैसे बन गए पहले सालों में, 2-3 सालों में? इसका मतलब उन्हें पता था ऐसा होने वाला है. वो किसने बताया था? इससे दो बातें लगती हैं, या तो गवर्नमेंट ने उनको बताया था, या उन्होंने गवर्नमेंट को कहा है आप ऐसा कीजिए, हमने ये बना दिए, अब आप ऐसा नियम लाइए. इट अपीयर्स लाइक दैट. दे knew it very well that this is going to happen. This means there's a leak from government about this law, or they force government to constitute this law. Either of these two. They are rich people. They have thousands of crores in overturn. They can buy farmers, they can buy everything and hoard it. वो तो सब भंडारे में कर देंगे, नहीं देते जब महंगा करके देंगे. तो आप लोग 70% पब्लिक को कुछ लोगों के हाथों दबाना चाहते हो. बड़े बड़े लोग बोलते हैं फेसबुक पे, बहुत अच्छा हो गया जी, प्राइम मिनिस्टर बोलता है बहुत अच्छा हो गया। क्या बहुत अच्छा हो गया? प्राइम मिनिस्टर को पता ही नहीं क्या लॉ है, बस बोलना अच्छा हो गया। किसी ने एनालाइज नहीं किया गवर्नमेंट में। आपने बनाया क्यों? पहली बात बताइए, जरूरत क्या थी इसकी? कोई जरूरत नहीं थी इसकी। आपको वो बात बनानी चाहिए जो किसान चाहते हैं, जो हमारा ये एग्रीकल्चरल प्रोफेशनल चाहता है। मैं इसको एग्रीकल्चर प्रोफेशनल बोल रहा हूं क्योंकि किसान से मैं बहुत तंग आ गया बोल के। दे आर प्रोफेशनल्स, दिस इज टेक्नोलॉजी दे यूज। क्रॉप इज ए टेक्नोलॉजी, क्रॉप इज इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट। हमारे यहाँ इंडस्ट्री नहीं मानते, इसका मतलब ये नहीं इंडस्ट्री नहीं है। ये दिन रात काम करते हैं, वो टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं वो, तो ये इंडस्ट्री नहीं है क्या? उनको डिसीजन लेने दीजिए ना। हु आर यू? It's prerogative of every professional in agriculture. There's agriculture engineering nowadays. Do you know that? Go and ask Institute of Engineers. There's agriculture is a complete branch. So what was your problem? You just want to play politics. In Congress time, they did not accept and Congress submitted. They did not go ahead with that. Even then they removed Congress. Question is not who is there in power. It is party, that is BJP, created problem. Modi created problem. Our Prime Minister Modi is responsible for this, directly responsible for this, because he did not think even for a minute for this 70% population. 90 करोड़ जिस देश में किसान के लोग हों और उनमें 10-15 लाख हमारे फौजी हों, तो आप उनसे पंगा लेंगे? और जबकि जरूरत नहीं है उस पंगे की, कोई जरूरत नहीं है। उन पर लाठी मारेंगे आप, उनको पीटेंगे आप, उनकी सड़क पे खड्डे करेंगे आप। क्यों? किस खुशी में? उनको आतंकवादी भी कहेंगे आप, देशद्रोही भी कहेंगे आप, कांग्रेस वाले भी कहेंगे आप। इसका मतलब आपका ना कोई सर है, ना कोई पैर है, ना कोई सिद्धांत है, ना कोई इंटेग्रिटी है, कुछ नहीं है आपकी। बस आपको कुछ भी बोलना है, कुछ भी करना है। आप समझते हैं आपकी बातें सब मानेंगे। गया समय अब वो। किसानों से आपने पंगा लिया है, किसानों से, प्रोफेशनल इन एग्रीकल्चर से पंगा लिया है, ये आप सॉल्व नहीं कर पाएंगे। इसलिए समझदारी इसी में होती है कि अगर ऐसी कोई प्रॉब्लम आ जाए जहां से आगे बढ़ना मुश्किल हो जाए, तो हमें उसको वहां होल्ड कर देना चाहिए कुछ समय के लिए। लेकिन आपने दादागिरी दिखाई, आपने कहा जो मैं कहता हूं करता हूं, बस वही ठीक है। कर्म करना चाहिए, मन की बात से काम नहीं चलेगा। दिमाग की बात कीजिए, माइंड की बात कीजिए। एक मन की बात क्या होती है? किसे कहते हैं मन? मन क्या, कौन सी चिड़िया का नाम मन है? कोई व्यक्तिगत नहीं है आप, कोई देश आपका व्यक्तिगत नहीं है, देश सब लोगों का है। तो मन क्या होता है ये? आप प्रॉब्लम क्यों नहीं सोचते? प्रॉब्लम की बात क्यों नहीं करते? मन की बात करते? नहीं, मन की बात नहीं चाहिए हमको दिमाग की बात चाहिए। हमको रिस्क को खत्म करना है, हमको प्रॉब्लम को खत्म करना है। किसान या प्रोफेशनल इन एग्रीकल्चर छोटा काम नहीं है। हमने अभी तक छोटा माना था क्योंकि हम नहीं जानते थे खेती क्या होती है, फसल क्या होती है। ये टेक्नोलॉजी है भाई, ये भी एक केमिस्ट्री है अपने आप में, एक बहुत बड़ी केमिस्ट्री सारी दुनिया में है। It's the biggest chemistry, biggest science, biggest philosophy, biggest, can say technology. Because this gives you something which you cannot grow up, you cannot take out from earth. It's a process of nature. And you have to understand this process and this science, this engineering. So we have to talk in different terms. Okay, degree is not required in engineering, but work is required. If these people do not produce this, if they don't work in fields, who shall work there? Crores of people are involved in this production and where they have employed workers with them. You cannot take them for granted, but you have taken them for granted. This is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. खैर, ज़्यादा लंबा मैं बात नहीं करना चाहता, ये मैं पहला ही वीडियो बना रहा हूँ इस विषय में. I just want to talk to people in different tone. Don't underestimate them. They are farming professionals. Farming professionals. आपके गुलाम नहीं है वो जानते हैं उनका प्रोडक्ट कैसे तैयार होता है. They plan themselves. They don't plan on papers, they plan physically. वो किसी इंजीनियर से कम नहीं है जहां तक प्रोडक्शन की बात है, वो किसी डॉक्टर से कम नहीं जहां तक फसल के इलाज की बात है। और वो आपकी डेयरी चलाते हैं, काउज एंड ऑक्सेस एंड बफेलोस देश उनके थ्रू चलाता है। अमूल जो शोर मचाता है, भारत का अमूल, अमूल भारत है। अरे तुम दूध कहां से लाते हो? तुम दूध पैदा नहीं करते, फार्मर्स से ही लेते हो। शोर मचाते हो इतना कि आप ही सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, अमूल भारत पीता है, अरे फार्मर्स का दूध भारत पीता है। ये मत बताइए क्या आप कहां से लाते हैं दूध? जो होटलों में खाना मिलता है वो कहां से आता है? जो रेस्टोरेंट में खाना मिलता है वो कहां से आता है? सब उन्हीं का तो है। किस बात का घमंड दिखा रहे हैं आप? कैसे आतंकवादी कह रहे हैं आप उनको? कैसे देशद्रोही कह रहे हैं आप उनको? आप आतंकवादी अगर उनको आतंकवादी कहते हैं, आप तो आप देशद्रोही अगर ऐसी बात कहते हैं, आप तो आप होते कौन है उन्हें कहने वाले? हम भारत के लोग हैं, आप तो सिर्फ भारत के नेता हैं। हम भारत के लोग हैं, हमने आपको नेता बनाया है। संविधान के ऑथर हैं हम, संविधान के ऑनर हैं हम। नेता संविधान का ऑनर नहीं होता, कोई इंस्टीट्यूशन संविधान का ऑनर नहीं है। भारत की जनता संविधान के ऑनर है। ये हमारे फार्मिंग प्रोफेशनल्स भी संविधान के ऑनर हैं। ये बात आपको जल्दी समझ लेनी चाहिए। सवाल ये नहीं है कि आप सत्ता में रहेंगे या नहीं रहेंगे, सवाल ये है कि देश चलेगा कैसे, खाएंगे क्या हम? फार्मर्स के बिना खाना नहीं मिल सकता। खाना जरूरी है, आपकी सत्ता जरूरी नहीं है। सत्ता तो आएंगी जाएंगी, बहुत आई बहुत गई, कौन पूछता है? कोई नहीं पूछता है। इसीलिए मैं भारत के लोगों से, भारत के नागरिकों से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा, अपील करूंगा कि आप सरकार की गलत बातों में ना आए। चाहे कुछ भी हो, हमें फार्मर्स के सामने ढंग से पेश आना होगा। अगर वो नहीं चाहते इन नियमों को, तो नहीं चाहते, बात खत्म। आपने दादागिरी दिखा दी, पार्लियामेंट को भी आपने वैल्यू नहीं दी, अपोजिशन को भी आपने वैल्यू नहीं दी, और जबरदस्ती बिल को पास करा दिया। लेकिन याद रखना, कोई भी नियम कानून जब तक लागू नहीं हो सकता जब तक जनता ना चाहे, पब्लिक ना चाहे। बड़े बड़े कानून बने, टूट गए। आप तो संविधान को भी तोड़ना चाहते हैं, हम जानते नहीं है क्या? You also want to demolish constitution of this country, and there have been many acts that have been demolished in the past, and you demolish them. You can demolish all them, but somebody comes to you to talk to you, to encounter you, you do not want to talk to them. Who are you? Just a prime minister? You cannot talk to our farming professionals? Are you so big you cannot talk to them? You have forgot that you are sitting in that position because of people of this country, not because of your own qualification or education or your experience. You are not a specialist. You are just a person of this country, and these people have valued you so much that they pull you to that highest position, apex position. But you did not consider that now. You are forcing them to sit on roads. You are forcing them to revolt. And if they revolt, you know what happens. This is 70% population of this country. If they revolt, Indra was not there, you know. Manmohan Singh could go. Manmohan Singh, best prime minister of this country, could go because of you. You defamed him. Therefore, better think first. Do not keep your nose high, because your nose is not only nose in this country, there are 130 crore noses in this country. Yours is only one of them. So my submission to people, not to you, to people of this country, that support farmers and let them decide themselves what they want. They are not our enemies, they are our fathers, like they are our food givers. It's a shame on people of this country if they talk in favor of government, not in favor of farmers. Government is nothing. Without farmers, government can't function. Without farmers, government can't do anything. You should realize, if you don't have food, nobody can move. You may have billions of rupees, crores of rupees. You may be a very big educated person. You may be engineer, doctor, professor. But without farmers, you can't survive. Don't underestimate their caliber. Don't underestimate their technology. You cannot do what they are doing. You are sitting in, you are regular in time, you have some fixed times of duty, you go to that time, on that time come back. But these people are timeless. Day or night, rain or thunderstorm, hot or cold, they have to go. They have to go to their duty. If they are, or they may be natural calamity, they have to suffer that also. Do not underestimate them. आप उनको कम आंकेंगे तो अपने आप को कम आंकेंगे. वो भारत के प्रोफेशनल फार्मर्स हैं और जो वो जानते हैं वो आप नहीं जानते. जो वो कर सकते हैं वो आप नहीं कर सकते. They are physically strong, they are intellectually strong, they are mentally strong, and their kids are well educated. Don't think that they are not educated. They are very well educated, more than us. One day, I was watching a video in which some very young farmer in post of Sam is Rajasthani farmer. He was talking, well, of course in Hindi, but when he introduced himself, he told that he is postgraduate in engineering. Wow, I was very impressed. His style was very extraordinary in talking. So I felt that these people are not what people think, what other people think. These farming professionals are different. You know, if a person who's postgraduate, probably he was postgraduate in agriculture, I'm not sure, somewhere else, but they according to statements pouring in, people, their children are PhDs, their children are postgraduates, their children are graduates. This means our farm are being conducted, work is going in our farms by graduates, by postgraduates, by doctorates, by engineers. Oh, it's a great achievement. You cannot say what happened in last 70 years. If our so highly educated professionals are working in farming industry, it's a great achievement. You cannot mark them black. You cannot mark them what you said. They are our strength now. Because they are intelligent, they are hardworking, they are brilliant, they are educated. So we have to listen to them. We have to leave it to them to decide. Who we are to decide on them? Who are we to dictate on them? Why do you want to bring businessmen? Why do you want to bring industrialists into field of farming? Why you want to sell our land? Why you want to force, contract farming? Why you want force on contract farming? These people are owners of their land. They have every right to decide about lands. If they want themselves contract, they can do. It's their privilege, not statutory privilege. Why we want to stay? Yes, you make a statute, but no mandate on that. It's farmers. I would say, farmers, don't worry. You sell your product from your fields. Declare, let people come and buy it from us. Don't go anywhere to sell it. Can you do that? You sell it at your price. If somebody wants to buy it. If somebody doesn't want to buy it, don't buy it. Act like other industries. They put a price on their product. You also put a price. This is my price. Come on, guy. If you want to buy it, buy it. If you don't buy it. It's industry. It's my product. Who are you to interfere? It's my profit margin. How much I want? Can you do that? Do it. आप अपना बेचिए खुद. जिसको आना आइए, गांव में आइए और ले जाइए, खेत में आइए और ले जाइए. करिए आप ऐसा. आप 100 रुपए किलो अनाज दीजिए, 200 रुपए किलो अनाज दीजिए, सब ठीक हो जाएंगे. जूता पड़ेगा राजनीति करने वालों पे. आपको लेना है 500 रुपए किलो में ये चीज मिलेगी, जाइए यहां से. मार्केट से भी तो 100-200 रुपए की प्याज लेते हैं लोग. आप भी बेचिए. क्यों 5 रुपए किलो आलू बेचते हैं? आप कहिए 100 रुपए किलो है, लेना है लोने जाइए. जब तक आप इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं बनेंगे, ये लोग सुनने वाले नहीं हैं. ये आपको कुछ समझते नहीं है. दिस कंसीडर यू जस्ट वर्कर्स, जस्ट लेबरर्स. दैट्स व्हाट इज अ फैक्ट. But your identity is telling you are not worker, you are not labor, you are professional. You are like, engineers on site. You are like foreman on site. You are leader in your work. Self-leader, self-planner, self-decider, self-investor. Are we No, we follow someone else, but they don't follow, they decide themselves. They take decision at every step in their work. What else is required? This is what do we need. Well, this is my first video on farmers. I'll keep step further in making it. मैं आगे भी बनाऊंगा, सो जैसा भी इंफॉर्मेशन मिल रहा है, फीडबैक मिल रहा है वीडियो से औरों से, उसके हिसाब से मैं पब्लिक से बात करूंगा. और ये ज़रूरी है आज की तारीख में, आज के दिन, आज में जो समय चल रहा है, ये ज़रूरी है, ऐसा होना चाहिए. क्योंकि हमको देश का सोचना है, ना कि सरकार का सोचना है. सरकार से कोई लेना देना नहीं है हमको देश का सोचना है, हमको पब्लिक का सोचना है, हमको अपना सोचना है, अपने परिवार का सोचना है और सब परिवारों का सोचना है. अगर ये लोग खुश हैं, ये लोग देखिए, कोई किसी को लूटना नहीं चाहता है यहाँ पे, लेकिन आप गाली दे रहे हैं उनको, आप कुछ भी बोलेंगे. किसने हक दिया आपको? किसने हक दिया किसी को भी इस देश में किसी को भी कुछ कहने का? होते कौन है आप? कोई कुछ नहीं किसी को कह सकता आतंकवादी है या खालिस्तानी है या पाकिस्तानी है या चाइना वाला है. किसी को हक नहीं है. अगर कोई ऐसा बोलता है तो मैं उसको कहूंगा कि वो देशद्रोही है. आप ही देशद्रोही हैं और आप ही दूसरे को देशद्रोही बोल रहे हैं. ये नहीं चलेगा, नहीं चलेगा, कभी नहीं चलेगा. अभी फार्मर्स प्रोफेशनल जाग गया है और वो फिजिकली स्ट्रांग हैं, वो डिटरमाइंड हैं. दे आर डिटरमाइंड, वेल डिटरमाइंड, एंड इफ द डिटर्मिनेशन इज देयर, नो वन कैन चेंज इट, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी स्ट्रांग पीपल. दे कैन digest day and night, they can digest all the other conditions, and they are very strong. The children are educated and strong, so don't underestimate them. Time has gone of underestimation. They are very strong people in this country, and I am proud of it. Everybody is related to farmers directly or indirectly, you must know that. Every citizen is directly or indirectly linked to farming families sometime in their life, because our country is founded on agriculture culture, agriculture profession. It was not a profession, but I consider it a profession because it's a product they are giving and giving to people for use. If a product is given for use, it's higher than profession. You are consuming this product. It's a question of our health. It's a question of our survival. It's a big issue. It's not simply farmers' laws issues. It's issue related to each and every citizen of this country. And we should respect them. We should extend our regards to them, to farmers, farming professionals. Okay, there can be difference in language, there can be difference in pronunciation, there can be difference in some dressing, uniform sense. It doesn't matter. Weight is same, rice is same from all sectors of this country. Sugar is same, vegetables are same. Question is, each compositions are same, constituents are same, and we are relying on them. We rely on them. So we have to think of them now in a different tone, not in a tone that we used to think for them in past decades. Time has changed. 2020 is telling, world is changing, world of our country is changing. So we have to be very strong in this way. So I would therefore say, stand with farmers, don't run away. Without farmers we cannot survive. With farmers we can do what we say, because we are dependent on them. To an extent our food grains are concerned, to an extent we are concerned, everybody is concerned. We should not insult them. If we insult them, we insult our country, we insult Bharat Mata, we insult our constitution, we insult our state, we insult nation. So we have no right to insult our nation. That's what I would say. Otherwise, there is no solution. Do not think government is permanent. Do not think what PM says is right. Do not think what is right. Right is right. Reality is right. So we have to claim reality, not who is PM or who is president, who is political party. No, people are political party. We all 130 crore people are political party. We are all political party. We are associated with farming professionals all time. So we have to respect them. We have to support them. What they want, that should be done. That's it, nothing else. I'm not saying you do what I say. Do what is in interest of farmers. If they say repeal these laws, and then talk to them again. What they say, you enact that, you legislate that. Why do you force them your will? Don't force your will on them. आप अपनी इच्छाएं उन पे ना डालें, क्योंकि आपकी इच्छाओं से देश नहीं चलेगा। जब 70% लोग प्रॉब्लम में हैं, आपकी क्या वैल्यू है? कोई वैल्यू नहीं है आपकी। इसलिए मेरा कहने का मतलब है, हमें फार्मर्स की सपोर्ट करनी चाहिए, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं हम भी फार्मर्स रहे होंगे पिछले टाइम में। हर फैमिली थी, आज़ादी स्वतंत्रता से पहले फार्मर ही थे सब, कौन से इंजीनियर, डॉक्टर, प्रोफेसर थे। इसलिए हमें इस बात का ध्यान रखना चाहिए। बाद में बात करेंगे आपसे। धन्यवाद। जय भारत, जय फार्मर्स प्रोफेशनल। थैंक यू वेरी मच।